You might have heard something lately. That's actually sad. Why are we smiling? Neil Armstrong died on Saturday. You probably heard.
It was the 25th of August, 2012. It was a sad day, but you know, everybody's gotta die at some point.
And, I mean, seriously, of all people, he lived to 82 years old. He freaking went to the moon. I would say that's a life well done. We want to share some Neil Armstrong facts. We were kind of inspired by a video made by Mr. Hank Green, which we will link to on my pants. Although, mild warning, it does have some, like, mild language. For those of you who don't know, Neil Armstrong was a graduate of Purdue University.
He was. He got his bachelor's in science there, which is pretty cool because that's, like, Purdue's a really good Indiana college. Like, even put aside your sports stuff for a moment. It's a really good
college. Not even just for Indiana, but just in general.
And as you probably know, he landed on the moon. Like, that's why he's famous. And it was him and Michael Collins and Buzz Aldrin, whose real name is Edwin.
Is it really?
It is.
I didn't know that.
Yep, his given name is Edwin. And Michael Collins stayed on the ship, and then Buzz Aldrin was in the module with Armstrong, and Armstrong piloted this thing down there. They were on the moon for like 2.5 hours or so. They left footprints, put up an American flag.
Although, a small aside about the American flag, people often ask if the American flag is still there, but because of like the radiation and all of that and like the lunar winds, if it is still there, it's completely bleached of color.
It is still there.
It's still there.
Check,
and it's completely bleached. It's, yeah, the radiation, yeah, it's just like a white piece of fabric. And kind of metaphorical resonant too, because like, it was the US, but now we're global, and so it's just a flag. Neil Armstrong actually got his pilot's license at age 15, which is like really young, and then he went on to get his master's in aeronautical engineering, and like, not only did he fly all kinds of amazing planes, he also designed and refined the art of the plane. Neil Armstrong walked the walk and talked the talk, man. He had it all, like...
And on top of all of that, he's a veteran. He flew in the Korean War, like 30 flights.
A lot. And I mean, even in general, Neil Armstrong, during his era, during his whole lifetime, was really just the face of NASA, which is awesome. And I mean, NASA was started as a government stimulus program, and it is the most successful government stimulus program ever.
It's also my favorite.
It created more jobs and been more successful, and like there's at least 1,400 documented spin-off technologies since 1976. Like, there's a list. We can link that if you're picky. And just has, like, everything from, like, the microwave oven to, like, Teflon on your pans and, like, scratch-proof lenses that are here and here. And even stuff like the CAT scan and MRIs, like everything. Cordless phones, batteries that are efficient. I mean, we have NASA to thank for a lot of technology. And really, I mean... NASA is one of those things that people talk about as being really expensive.
It's not really.
When you think about it, it's not. What, Social Security spends like 30 times more than NASA does. Out of every federal dollar spent, NASA gets half a penny. If you want to hear more about how awesome NASA is and how we need it, we'll also link to Neil deGrasse Tyson in the doobly-doo because he's the bomb.
He's the bomb.
He is the bomb. Support NASA, yo.
Yeah, and Fruit Loops if you like Fruit Loops. We didn't know about Neil Armstrong dying when I bought this, but I actually bought a new space toy. Yeah, we have a replica of a Mars rover, not Curiosity. Well, let me tell you this though, it's a Mars rover
that comes with an astronaut. What? So anyway, thanks for all you did, Neil.
It's pretty fantastic.
Over and out.